And so let's start with the duo light. And we're going to protect the patient's eyes, we're going to protect the technician's eyes, and we're going to shave down. Let's look at the leg here, young man. Thank you, Brian. This is the life of Brian. And we're going to shave this down to a stubble. And she has some dark hair. We shave to a stubble. Make sure they haven't waxed before you're moving the damn target. So no waxing leading up to it. And leave enough hair so you can see where it is. They don't have to like braid their armpit in like a ponytail, but leave it long enough you can see it. You shave to a stubble. And then we put, can I have a eyebrow liner? Eyebrow liner. And so I do what's called a slide and glide. And so I divide this into quarter, okay? And we're going to do this on a very, very high speed, low fluence to kill hair that is susceptible. Now, some companies only give you this setting, and it works on maybe 20% of the hair population, which is less than 10 joules of energy at 5 pulses per second. Basically, we do this starting out to kill the low-lying fruit. And I do about 5 passes in each quadrant, and this kill the low-lying fruit phase takes about 3 or 4 minutes. And then we go to high fluence, high speed, more efficacy. 20 to 30 joules per centimeter squared, 1 or 2 pulses per second. This is what the applicator looks like. We've got a slide and glide approach. We pre-cool, parallel cool, and post-cool. So as I'm sliding along the skin, I'm pre-cooling and post-cooling. I'm also cooling while I'm firing. And this gets down to 5 degrees very, very quickly. So no cryogen, no air cooling needed for something that's going to be top 10 revenue stream for you guys every year. And so if we go over to our machine settings here, zoom in, most hair dies between 20 and 30 joules per centimeter per second. Those are the best FDA submission. But there are some follicles that are predisposed even at low energy, 12 joules per square centimeter, and we're going to do super, super fast, the glide mode. Strong cooling, short pulse duration. We hit ready, come back to our patient here, and we've got our foot pedal to trigger. Come on back here, Brian. And I put my foot on the pedal, and I do 5 passes each quadrant. 1, 2, 3, 4, and even now I can smell a little bit of photocoagulation, even without low energy. There's 5 passes, and then we do 5 in the other quadrant. What am I doing here? I'm taking very low energy, 10 joules per centimeter squared, and I'm killing some hair that's predisposed. But a lot of the hair won't be. But we're killing the low-lying fruit. We're pre-setting the table. Now, once I've done all quadrants, 5 passes, 5 passes, 5 passes, 5 passes, come back to our machine. We now go, oh, I can smell that. Ah, the smell of photocoagulated shafts. And that low energy will kill about 20% of the follicles, but that ain't good enough. We want to kill 80%. And so now we're going to go out of glide and 2 pulses per second. Now, as you go more and more, go up to 20 joules per centimeter squared. We're still at 2 pulses per second, 20 to 30 in a short pulse duration, and you only get 2 pulse durations. Short is 30 milliseconds, long is 80 milliseconds. And there's a whole reference guide on how to do this, very straightforward, and there's a whole chapter in your InMode book about how to do this.